Okay, so the NGO, the first of this particular group, is now filling up his 2 1-ton tanks with this is a 1:20 ratio, so there's 5 of them. Will make 1 ton, 1,000 litres of ready to use all-purpose SOS organic liquid fertilizer. You can see how chunky and how thick that is, and look at the water already. No longer clear. So look how thick that is. Okay, we really call this this is called an activator batch. It's the first activating these plastic tanks here. See this one here? Okay, and you look at it when we put the 5 containers in, it'll be completely beautiful, fairly odorless. Okay, it's little to no smell, but it'll be ready to use. Okay, so the whole concept here is we are helping this farmer to experiment and for him to use this powerful, ready-to-use liquid, so it stops him using chemical. He's able to increase his fertilizer and harvesting through an organic, sustainable method, and he can increase his value of his produce. He's got multiple 10 different varieties and species of trees. So on his 6-8 acre property, and we're going to resolve his problem because he's only opened up half his land because of the erosion, this steep slope, and then we're in a what you call a landslide zone. Okay, and then all this area. So this is where the anchor and the miracle nail of the earth, the nail of the earth, the vetiver grass, we brand it, our own brand is VERUM X Extreme SOS. Okay, so this is a great system. Now, the second tank we're activating for the hundreds of thousands of vetiver grass, we're going to be repairing his 10 hectares or 8 hectares, sorry, land here, right? You can see here how much erosion. That's going to be all vetiver also. That's a 7-ton tank. Those up the top there is rainwater, but the 7-ton tank, and that's going to be able to filter, gravity feed with that nice 4-inch pipe there, this one, okay, and that can fertilize all the vetiver and all these there. That's the tank is filling up there now. So we're very thankful. This is the beginning of a whole new year, and we'll expand as fast as we can based on each application. Not everyone's qualified for the free use of the vetiver. Look at the steep slope. Look at the beautiful. I love this part of the world. This to me is, that's why I've got such a passion to stop the chemicals in these virgin, beautiful native rainforests of Borneo, Sabah. So there's that beautiful 7-ton tank. It's going to be dedicated for SOS organic fertilizer. We're going to put a big banner on that tank there. That's not for sale, and it's only for his own personal use. Okay, just like this small banner here. And once again, our vetiver is called our own brand from the Chris Sapogan Z90. After our 38 years of generation of organic, we've got a very high hybrid strain. It's called VERUM. Okay, and VERUM is basically the vetiver rumput. Rumput is a Malay word because we're in actually Sabah, Malaysia. This is one of our research and development divisions, but okay, now we've just activated the first tank. That's 1,000 litres, 1 ton. So the gentleman, the farming member from the NGO, has all the details of that is on our YouTube and TikTok channel. Okay, and this is another 5. These are the 1:20 ratio. This is a high concentrate just to kickstart these these tanks which have never had nothing but water. But we are so pure organic that we need to activate the plastic even, right? Which is what we're doing with this first batch. It's a specialized culture designed for increasing the dilution of the toxic buildup of a tank, because organic is not a chemical, it's micro based, and that so you must be focused of contamination bar. So this is you can see here this is a banner from the cooperative, but we're going to have a banner next time we're out, which is next few days, we're going to have the co-op and the co-op's namer. This is, now we are also continually, we are supporting our members of the co-op, the Karabah, and all inquiries go to the chairman, Jamin, Mr. Jamin, the chairman, and he will look after you. It's an incredible, incredible NGO which is focused on not only the community welfare but organic farming, and they're expanding, and especially they've really had a lot of benefits and help from the sponsor. See the wording there on the bottom? This SOS fertilizer in these tanks is owned by SOS Organic Fertilizer. We are giving this for free use of, no charge for that first 3 months, and that can vary. Some customers can get 2 months, 3 months, and then if it's 3 months and they're large scale and they're doing a massive amount of expanding, then we can extend it a little bit, and that's individual arrangements. But the concept is the first 3 months, okay, on the average. So can you imagine how much cost saving that is, and the education and training they're getting from us are complimentary. And also very soon he'll be inviting his friends, family to do exactly the same, to contact us, VETIVER Technology Solutions, SABAHAN, and to find out about it, if they can get a PDF sent to them with all the information they need, and then we can and everything's in a terms of the conditions of an agreement, simple. So there's make sure there's clarity about the actual participation in the project for the organic community initiative for that VETIVER Technology Solutions and SOS Organic Fertilizer R&D division. Okay, all inquiries are welcome, Sabah, and it's global. And anyone from the email address is johnsaveoursoil@gmail.com. So if you send us an email, then we'll send you the PDF anywhere in the world. Okay, there's terms and conditions separate than anywhere outside of Malaysia, and we're Australia-based company with our head research and development in Sabah, Malaysia. So this is what we do. We've got a passion and love for charity work. This is basically an extension of community development to stop the use of chemicals and to enhance and build and nurture sustainability, true organic farming at its very best. So what we've done, we've just finished filling up the 2 tanks. 1 ton tank says he's got 2 ton now ready to use. This is about a 7.5 ton tank, okay, concrete tank, and we're going to fill this up next week. Now, this here then will be able to gravity feed all the VETIVER grass that he'll be given the free use of. These 2 are rainwater tanks for his home. But you can see here the size and depth of this tank here. Now, 7.5 ton is about 15,000 ringgits worth of free organic fertilizer at 1.6 litres per ton, 1,600 RM per ton, which is less than chemicals. So this is about a $15,000 free use of it. He can fill this up as many times he wants, as long as he's using it on all his trees on his 6-acre property. So you can see the size of these bigger trees. They're going to need about 25-30 litres. He can put them on every week, every month, every 3 months. It'll be all on record. Because he's got so much, we want to activate and what you call vitalize the soil. Because of the previous chemical use, we're going to actually, it's called biomediation. We're going to help the change the pH and the living organisms in it. So we're going to do a more of an extensive video on this property next week. But we just come here today to activate this on in the first week of 2025 with a new, wonderful new NGO focusing on helping communities and helping to. It's a global NGO, so all inquiries are welcome. And there's a PDF that we can email you. It's called information. Have a look at the location here. What a dream. And you can see why we're investing and why we've got this initiative, because we do not want chemicals to wash down in those rivers, affecting and killing and destroying and hardening soil and just disaster. So this is what we're doing now. This beautiful 7.5 ton tank is what we're capable of supporting. And there's 2 1-ton tanks. So this gentleman is really going to have a lot of vetiver. I wouldn't have activated a 7-ton tank straight away, but because we're going to invest and give him tens and hundreds of thousands that he'll plant, and he'll have a comprehensive video of all of it, just like our YouTube channel, Vetiver Grass King Sabah, and our TikTok, Vetiver Grass King. Okay, once again, thank you from Vetiver Grass King Sabah. God bless. Okay, I'm sitting with Robert, the farmer, the landowner of this property that we did with the NGO today. And we mentioned that he qualifies after seeing the massive slope of his building down there in the back of his house here, and his land of the 6 acres going down that beautiful deep slope. We're going to be supplying him with literally tens of thousands this year of this vetiver grass. Now this is a pot. It's got about 8 or 10 bulbs. You can see how mature the root system is there. That's what we call the VERUM X SOS. Other words, it is vetiver grass, and actually it's a cryptopogon. But this is our global new brand in 2025. It's actually 29 years in the making. Okay, so I brought this here to show Robert, because here's a variety of different vetiver that we'll be bringing him, complementary. So he's got the free use of. So he'll be digging a hole and just planting. This one is a bulb. You can see he's got the bamboo shoot, and it's a beautiful established cluster. This one here, we'll be bringing thousands like this one here. 1 second. Okay, so this has just got a beautiful mature. This is broken off one of the big bamboo shoots, all right? So we'll be dropping these pots in, what you call a cluster in a pot, and we'll be digging up massive big clusters just to fast track. Now, we're just showing him about the cryptopogon. This is a bamboo shoot, and look at that one root that's coming out of here. Beautiful big root there that's coming out, and that's the bamboo shoot. Okay, then have a look at this one here. The beautiful bamboo, the beautiful root, and that beautiful knuckle. So if he planted that in a slope this deep, now that's about 1 foot there, under 1 foot. Imagine how much moisture from here to here. Now the knuckles, they're going to keep growing these beautiful roots straight down, the vetiver roots, and then here. So you got 3 knuckles, but it's the moisture. So it's a nail of the earth, or it's the anchor of the earth. Okay, it's stabilizing. Then these shoots are going to continue coming up and growing more and more on every knuckle, just like all of these here. Here's another example of a bulb and a shoot coming off. This is a young one. That's when I say young, it's a mature 3-year or 2-year-old bamboo piece from a major plant, a major vetiver. Now, we've got 5,500 videos, okay, on this, and they're our grass, no one else's, right? So this is just an example to show this beautiful farmer that's generally wanting now to go into organic farming seriously. We're sponsoring him with the unlimited use of fertilizer for at least 3 months or more. Plus, we're going to be sponsoring millions of these. I say millions because we will. We have phase 1. We give him batches of 1,000 or 500. Then it takes him a week or a few days to plant. And we will be following our exact instructions. And then when that's done, we come back and give him another 1,000, 2,000, and it's just ongoing. And he's got the capacity with some friends to plant more, and he's excited and he understands the value. He's done his research, and it's not costing him anything. But he's what we call, he's a beneficiary, the beneficiary of our free use. Okay, it's custodian. He's actually the custodian of our vetiver grass. So we've got the harvesting rights, we've got the ownership, but it's on his property. So we're never going to remove the surface area volume, but we've got the rights of the leaf and the bamboo cuttings, and we cut and harvest at our own expense. Now, one of the terms and conditions, which is a fantastic one for him, he actually fertilise with our fertiliser, SOS. So it has to be fertilised with our SOS, which means there's no charge to it. Okay, there's no cost to the fertiliser, because we want them to grow fast, big and healthy, and faster they grow, more they anchor down, more they nails of the earth, and more they become extremely valuable for his landslide prevention. You know, he's tying up 3 acres of land, because if he does the traditional terracing with Hitachi, the weather's going to cause more landslides. He's too scared to do it. He's wise. Any farmer is limited, but this is the key solution, proven globally. But he needs not thousands, he needs tens of thousands to fast track. Okay, and over the years I've just become maturer, stronger, better, and all the terracing will be protected, and all the water, let's say this is a slope here, Mahem, all the water running down this will stop the speed of the water, and all the soil under here is going to be never eroded. So you get hedgerows, you put these across rows. Now, all our videos explain that. There's so many, hundreds of thousands on YouTube and TikTok in the world. Once again, we've got over 5,500 videos on our own grass, okay? We're global. So I'm just sitting here with Robert, his name is, handsome young man. And, and just explain, because he didn't know when I first got here that he did know that he had the option and he could qualify, but he was a very humble guy. Just said he had some landslides, some erosion areas, which I took a great interest in. But after seeing his property and knowing that those acreage that he could be planting organically, so it's sustainable, becomes big bucks, valuable commercial land, and we will supersede it to maximize on this whole land, and there will be no landslides and there will be no soil erosion. And when there is one, if there is one, because you can't super predict and stop nature, but you can recover, and you can, after seeing the weakness in certain areas, you can fix the problem. You can continue on focusing on the extra planting, extreme planting, and I've seen it, and we can stop erosion. We can stop the erosion from creating a mudslide or landslide. So this is VETIVER GRASS King Sabah. You can see our YouTube channel, okay, VETIVER GRASS King Sabah, and our TikTok, VETIVER GRASS King, okay? Once again, thank you. All inquiries are welcome. If you email us, John, save our soil, okay? gmail.com. John, save our soil. We will send you anywhere in the world information, PowerPoint, PDF, and answer any other questions. Plus, we've got our TikTok channel, and we've got our main YouTube channel with series and thousands of videos to you to understand why we do what we're doing. Because community development, okay, organic farming projects with Carabah we're still currently dealing with that beautiful cooperative and turning farmers into organic farmers. And this gentleman is from a NGO, not this one. Okay, he'll also become a member of this one, because I highly recommend him, and I want him to be a member of the cooperative Carabah also, which is not far from here anyway. All right, so you can be members of more than one association, can't you? And he's a pure Sabahan. Okay, so this is sponsored by VETIVER Technology Solutions, okay, .com, and it's under the brand of SOS Organic Fertilizer R&D Division. And our brand, unique to us globally, is VERUM SOS, Extreme Rumput, Vetiver Rumput, which is grass in Malay, Sabah, Malaysian English, Malaysian words. Extreme SOS, save our soils. Save our soils, SOS. Oh, Happy New Year. So this site visit with a new farmer, which we are now supporting to go organic, is our first NGO member of a new NGO that just joined us. And this is one of 50. So our first series for this NGO will be one of 50. So please share this. Please contact the NGO. It's free to join, and you may qualify for one of our organic farming initiatives helping to go organic, stopping chemicals.